Today, Officer John wants to take a closer look at these two men.
Well, I was observing them just before the passport control, and I could see that the younger guy was sort of coercing the older guy and telling him what to do, and they were behaving very suspiciously and nervously up there, and they just stood out. All right, I'm going to ask you some questions. So just tell me about your trip. You've indicated 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days.
What are you going to do while you're here?
Visit Silver Hill, and after that I know that Silver Hill and Queensland, Gold Coast.
So you're going to the Queensland and the Gold Coast?
Maybe few days.
Who's this gentleman here?
He is my uncle.
Your uncle?
Yes, right.
Why is he travelling with you?
Because he don't know English. I can speak some English, so we can go together. So easy for you to do your job.
He's your father's brother or your mother's brother?
Mother, brothers.
Is he older or younger than your mother?
Who is it?
Your uncle.
My uncle is more younger than my mother.
He's younger than your mother?
Yes.
Are you telling me the truth?
Sure I am.
You sure you are?
Yeah, I swear. I can swear. I swear for you.
Because we're going to check.
Now, basically, the manager's is quite happy.
In the outer suburbs of Sydney, immigration compliance officers are preparing for an apprehension at a nearby steel fabrication plant.
We've had 3 persons of interest at this premises, 3 Chinese fellows. Now, I do have photos of the people that we are going after.
Although intensive surveillance has already been carried out, the officers have to locate and then verify each of the targets on the premises.
They could possibly escape via this back area there, but it's such a large area, it'd take them a long time to get around.
Mud maps and careful planning help seal the perimeter, but surprises are part of the job, and officers can never be exactly sure of what to expect.
If you do not have a premises well contained with officers on the perimeter, then people will attempt to leave the premises via whatever exit if they have an opportunity to.
Sealing the perimeter of a building and then locating their targets are the team's first priorities.
My name's Diana from the Department of Immigration. You speak English?
Each worker will have to be corralled into a contained room to have their identification checked.
Guys, if you can just come inside, just won't be too long.
But one man seems to be holding back, and his suspicious behaviour has officers concerned.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Many concealments are extremely difficult to detect as drug smugglers and syndicates look for new ways to beat the system. And today, a suspicious parcel from India has just caught the attention of officers.
They've made no declaration on the package to say what it is, so we don't actually know. It looks to us like there's clothes in here.
Officers Lisa and Michelle take the package to a deconstruction room to begin their search for any sign of a concealment, and straight away discover a not-so-subtle clue.
The first thing we noted was the smell. Yeah, it's not consistent. I mean, these clothes are addressed to be going to a shop in a suburb of Sydney, so you wouldn't really expect them to be smelling like that if they were going to a shop. It's really strong smell. Never smelt it pretty much that bad before. And I've got a cold and a blocked nose, and I can still smell it.
Tell me about your work. What sort of work do you do?
I'm salesman. I'm take order, shoes order.
Shoes?
Two men who claim to be related are being questioned by customs officers in Melbourne.
Before you came through the passport control, I was watching you up above the line.
You can watching me?
I was watching you, I was observing you.
Yeah, okay.
And you were telling that other man that's travelling with you, you were telling him what to do, and when...
No, because
you were, and then when you approached the module, you took his passport, and you were, you know...
I took his passport because he don't know English. I already tell you. Before I come inside, I already tell you. my uncle don't know English.
We're going to have a look through your bags, okay?
Can.
You've got a lot of clothes here, sir. A lot of clothes. You're only here for 5 nights.
Yeah, because...
Got another pair of
Because why? Because I'm easy get sweat. My body easy get sweat. So if sweat got one smell, then the perfume also cannot bring in. So that's why my body easy get sweat.
You're here for 5 days and you got nearly 20 pairs of undies. Why so many?
No, I don't want to look dirty, you know.
Okay.
Because we want to
So
show somebody.
You can change your shirts 3 times a day for every day you're here. You brought a tie?
Yeah.
Well, you're on holiday. What do you need a tie for?
Because I saw in TV so many European or Australian they wear tie. So I want to follow your style.
A lot of Malaysian people wear ties, but if I go on holiday to Malaysia, I'm not taking a tie. I can tell you that right now. Sir, I'm going to tell you straight out, I don't believe your story.
Immigration compliance officers in Sydney are at a steelworking factory suspected of harbouring several illegal workers. One by one, the names of any workers under suspicion are verified at the central immigration offices.
Okay, last name? Okay, are you ready? Okay, is Papa Alpha Romeo?
But this man's behaviour is undeniably suspicious.
Guys, can you wait here? No, can you make sure no one leaves? Oh, where's he gone?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sir. No, come back, thank you. No,
Yeah.
sir. Come back. No mobile phone, thank you. Turn the phone off.
They haven't checked his ID yet, but it's pretty obvious that he's got something to hide.
Yeah, I know.
In the mail handling centre, customs officers Lisa and Michelle are examining a parcel with an extraordinarily strong odour.
It smells like vinegar, basically. It indicates possible heroin concealment somewhere in here, which is not looking obvious at this stage because they're closed and they don't feel as if there's anything concealed in here.
And the dresses are dirty. They're dirty dresses. They've been worn and they've got marks on them.
Obviously, like this one here, I mean, what we can see is there's just buttons here, and there's buttons sewn on at different points on the dress that doesn't look like they really serve any purpose to be there. There's also buttons sewn onto the insides here, which really you wouldn't need. You wouldn't normally find that on a dress.
The other thing is that they're all sewn on with bright coloured cotton. You can, it's obvious that the buttons have been sewn back on. See? Doesn't look very good.
You would never think that that button would have something in it. It just feels like a normal button on your shirt.
Just have to wait and see if there's anything in here, though. Just looks like a normal button to me.
At Sydney Quarantine, a passenger from a Middle East flight has declared just a bottle of rose water. But officers are suspicious that the declaration is a cover for something else.
This one, can you put this one down on that trolley for me, please?
While Rita questions the woman in Arabic, Elizabeth discovers a heavy package wrapped in paper.
This is labelled as white crystal sugar. Inside is raw tobacco.
As well as the duty imposed, raw tobacco has huge quarantine risks, so officers need to make sure that the passenger isn't carrying any
She
more.
wants to talk to you as we go, but I want to do a manual on all of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
At Melbourne Airport, customs officers are trying to uncover the truth behind these 2 Malaysian passengers.
This gentleman arrived from Malaysia, and he claims that this gentleman here is his uncle, which I'm not convinced that's his uncle. And he's got a lot of clothing, a lot more clothing than you'd expect to see for a 7-day stay. And I also think he's very rehearsed. He's prepared very well for this, so we can only see what happens.
Another officer is searching the belongings of the nervous second passenger. He also seems to have overpacked for a short holiday, and questioning him is difficult because of his lack of English.
What did you want to come and see in Melbourne?
Holiday 7 days. Long.
Holiday 7 days.
I swear I tell the truth.
Listen,
I swear.
I don't believe your story, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell me the truth about what your intentions are, okay? And before you answer, think very carefully about what you say.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, I understand.
All right. So this is your opportunity to tell me the truth.
Yes,
Okay?
yes, that's right.
All right.
It's all the thing I was say just now is fact. F-A-C-T. It's true. F-A-C-T fact.
So this is packing for 5 nights,
I
and
just,
you're going to Phillip Island and Sovereign Hill,
Sovereign Hill.
and you're going to fly to
Maybe-
Queensland and the Gold Coast.
Yeah, maybe I
You
never.
got $2,000 at the most to do all that.
But I don't know how much the etiquette, from Melbourne to Queensland, I don't know how much the etiquette.
It all seems very rehearsed to me. Very rehearsed.
I'm telling the fact.
You don't seem like a normal tourist to me.
00.
Immigration compliance officers are at an outer Sydney metal factory tracking down suspected illegal non-citizens.
Thanks, boss. All right, that's fine.
All right, no problem with that one. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, sweet, mate.
One by one, the workers have been cleared until only 2 remain.
They've overstayed their visas, so we'll have to deal with them and just have an extensive chat with them and just see what sort of decision we'll make regarding the immigration status in Australia.
One of the men has been quietly but repeatedly trying to escape.
Sir. No, sir. No, come back, thank you.
This man is out of options.
He appeared not to speak any English, so I asked for some details. But he was also a little bit wary of us, possibly because of his status, I'm not sure. And on several occasions walked away from me and some of the other DEC officers. So it was quite obvious that there was a little bit of an issue.
Pack yourself a bag or something like that, just your overalls, because you're not coming back here today.
And with a chance to change clothes, the man is escorted from the building, but continues to keep the officers on their toes. The man is taken to Villawood Detention Centre for further questioning. Quarantine officers at Sydney Airport have found several packages of raw tobacco concealed in a passenger's luggage. So now Customs has been called.
That is all tobacco.
That is all tobacco.
Kidding me?
No.
Okay.
It's wrapped here as white crystal sugar.
I asked her if she understood, and she packed the bag and that, and she said yes. And then when Liz started pulling them out, she said, oh, I didn't know. I said, how could you not know?
That's obviously commercial quantity.
Yeah, you can't get this type of tobacco here. It is a very expensive tobacco if it's of good quality. So that's probably why they conceal it and they try to bring it in.
Is this raw leaf, in your opinion?
Well, it's like this. It all seems to be like this.
Okay.
Well, I'm opening them all up.
This is going to be a lot of trouble. I'll have to get my manager because there's so much here. That's obviously commercial quantity.
As duty hasn't been paid on this tobacco, Customs may charge the passenger duty or even prosecute. Customs officers believe that 2 Malaysian passengers arriving at Melbourne International Airport are not telling the truth about why they are here.
I think that their intentions are to stay on and work in Australia. Now, their visa doesn't allow them to do that. They're here on a tourism visa. And I think that basically what he's telling me is a load of lies.
I come to your country with a happy mood, M-O-O-D, mood. But you suspect me. Now in my mind, I'm feeling so down. Why? Because first time go to visit your country. I hope that I pray to just hope that I have a happy trip for holiday.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't believe it.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
It's not personal.
Okay.
I don't believe your story at all.
Oh, never mind, it's okay.
You don't have enough money to even think about going up to the Gold Coast and to Queensland. You don't know anything about Phillip Island or Sovereign Hill. But why do you want to go and visit there?
Have one museum there. Around there, I have one big museum. So I want to know your history and your modern life. See how the difference between this all. I want to know more about New Zealand, Australia. Sorry about that.
Officer John has made a new discovery. The name on the passenger's credit card does not match the one on his passport.
All your documents need to be issued in the name that's on your passport. You can't have a Visa card in another name.
At Sydney Airport, quarantine and customs officers are questioning a woman who has 10 carefully wrapped packages of undeclared raw tobacco in her luggage.
First of all, she said that she's packed her bag. Then when we started finding out that she's got the tobacco in there, my brother-in-law opened the bag and he's packed it. And I said, how could he open your bag again and pack so much tobacco in there? And then the story changed again that no, I had no idea that he's put the stuff in the bag.
So we've got 10 of these.
So you got some more here.
If the passenger decides to keep it, the raw tobacco must be treated to destroy any potential threat to Australian plant life.
We're just waiting for this lady to decide whether or not she wants to have her tobacco treated by quarantine. And if she decides she wants to do that, then we'll need to calculate how much tax and duties payable on that tobacco. As there's so much, as you can imagine, it could be quite expensive.
The passenger was very fortunate that she only received a fine of $110.
Okay, she doesn't want any of this, so we're not going to heat treat it. Yep, we're going to destroy it.
Rita, can you get the lid?
At the International Mail Handling Centre, officers are examining the buttons on dresses which have arrived in a parcel from India.
You can see there's something white inside there. So it is well hidden and it's not easy to open. It would have taken some time. It looks suspicious to me. It's very hard. I think it's wrapped up in plastic. Yeah. It's had all the air taken out. There, it's plastic.
Under the plastic, there's a compacted powder, but officers still need to work out what it might be.
We can put a small sample of this powder that we found here. If it is actual heroin, it will turn green.
Heroin. There you go. Nice, strong, positive. Just a confirmation of what we already thought.
At Melbourne Airport, Customs Officer John is briefing his supervisor on the story given to him by a Malaysian passenger.
Here's this guy's got enough clothes to stay here for months. He's got 9 pairs of pants. He's got 15 shirts. He's got suit and tie.
What did he say he was doing here?
Okay, the plan is they're going to go to Phillip Island. They're going to go to Sovereign Hill.
Have you asked him what Sovereign Hill is?
Yeah. He has no idea. And then they're going to the Gold Coast. And he has not enough money to go to the Gold Coast.
Yeah. Well, call them. See if they want them.
It's John. I've got these 2 Malaysians down here.
Officer John makes a call to immigration. Customs are convinced that the 2 men are here to work illegally.
All right, so immigration are on their way down and they're going to want to interview you further. All right?
Can.
Well, I think you're here to work, sir. I think you're here to overstay your visa and work in Australia.
No, I'm not. You just do your job, I know.
We'll just wait for immigration now. Okay?
Good job, thank you.
Immigration officer Suzanne escorted the passengers to an interview room where they made a startling admission.
Yvonne admitted that the passenger that he was travelling with was not his uncle, as he had told them down in customs, and that he had only met him a week before, and that it had been an arrangement that the two of them would come to Australia in search of work, and that it had been arranged by a travel agent over in Malaysia.
So what do you prefer to be called? Rona?
That's my nick.
Today, this passenger has arrived from the Philippines, and customs have just found a stash of different male student identity cards during a bag search.
Past boyfriend. It's because I collect them as remembrance.
And they've also found some undeclared medication.
Because I'm taking.
So Immigration Officer Ken begins his interview to establish if Ronald is a legitimate tourist.
Hi Ronald, how are you?
I'm fine.
That's very good. I'm from the Department of Immigration. Just here to ask you a few questions about your visit to Australia. Now, first question, Ronald, is why have you come to Australia?
To take some holiday and to see my relatives and friends.
And how long do you intend to stay here?
1 month or 2.
What's your occupation, Ronald?
I have a business internet cafe in a boutique.
Okay, so you're the owner?
Yeah, I'm
okay. Okay. Do you intend to look for work while you're here?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What relatives do you have here?
Cousin.
What's her name?
Tara.
Tara.
Because she's gonna pick me up.
She's picking you up here today?
Yeah.
Okay. Be with you in a moment, Ronald. Just got to go and ask a few questions and try and get a few answers, okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to find out some information from the person who's waiting at the front and see if their stories match up.
Hopefully it won't be too hard for Officer Ken to find Ronald's family, as right now the terminal is very quiet.
Well, there's nobody out here, is there?
And if there's no one to verify the story, Ronald's time in Australia could be very brief. Every passenger that crosses our border must firstly go through quarantine. Their job is to minimise any biological threats, and often the one obstruction is the language barrier.
This lady speaks Spanish. It can be quite difficult with the other language to try and get the message through and find out what they've actually got in their bag.
Pobre Peter de Hor.
For your family, yeah. Okay.
A Spanish-speaking officer tries to find out why she has brought such a large amount of food into the country. He discovers that the huge number of food parcels are gifts.
For
her sister, for her auntie.
And her generosity doesn't stop there.
This is for the auntie of another family members. So for friends and family she put it there.
Okay, this one she can keep to give back for presents.
Tú lo puedes quitar ese está bien.
Yeah.
Pero es
However,
comida, señora.
she still will have to pay a fine for bringing in without declaring.
Now she's getting upset that some of her gifts will be seized, and she's arguing that because the food is cooked, it should be allowed.
Ay, señor, por favor. Pero, señorita, esto es malo. Pero, señor, le traigo regalo a mis hijos.
Ronald has arrived from the Philippines saying the visit is for a holiday, but immigration has had no luck in finding anyone to verify the story.
I couldn't find Tara. Tara's not here.
No, she's here.
Is she?
The passenger is also carrying a lot of documents which the average tourist wouldn't need.
I'm a bit concerned, Ron, with, you know, you've got all this stuff with you, all these certificates with you. I can only assume that you're coming here to work.
No.
Why did you bring a police certificate with you?
I did not intend to bring that to work here in Australia.
Well, it looks like that to me.
Honestly, even if you will just give me 1 week, I will just go back in the Philippines.
I want the phone number for this company and I'm going to give them a ring, okay? Because I'm leaning both ways here. I don't know whether to believe you or not to believe you.
So Officer Ken needs to confirm that the passenger has a legitimate business in the Philippines. But he's still having trouble finding anyone connected with Ronald.
Have you got any other phone numbers?
In customs, a passenger returning from a round-the-world trip has caught the attention of officers.
The passenger behind me, he's had a couple of risky travel movements. He's basically gone to the US, then he's gone to South America, he's been to Peru, Argentina. He didn't say he went to Colombia, but we got ticketing that says he did for 1 day. He also then went from South America to Europe. That's also a bit tough going from South America to Europe. We do get a lot of drugs coming from South America.
Yeah.
Come across it at all?
Yeah, there's getting offered to you all over the streets and in the nightclubs, you know.
So you did see it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, not see it. I didn't actually see it, but I got offered it too.
You got it offered too?
Yeah.
When Officer Sean discovers a stack of CDs, the passenger reveals more about his party lifestyle. He sometimes DJs at dance parties around the world.
Just played a big party in Thailand on the beach with 5,000 people.
So you're doing work over there?
Yeah, that's what I do for it. Yeah.
As Officer Sean continues questioning the passenger, a swab is taken from his personal belongings to see if he may have come in contact with drugs. In Brisbane, officers are trying to calm a passenger who's desperate to keep her precious food gifts of za'atar, a Lebanese favourite.
She's coming here for 40 days. She said it's not a very good way to portray Australia. This is the way Australia wants to be portrayed.
Now the woman's son-in-law has been brought in to try and sort things out with the help of a quarantine supervisor.
Now, I've been living in Australia for 25 years, and every Lebanese person that comes into Australia brings this in with them, because we all eat it as a breakfast staple.
It just depends on how it's packaged. We ask that the products be identified. So even though it's vacuum packed, and this says fresh nuts, and there's not fresh nuts in there.
Well, it should,
so
be,
that's
should
why
say
it's
fresh herbs.
Yeah, I know. So it's incorrectly
dried.
labelled.
Are you saying that that problem is going to prevent me taking this out? I mean, I want that for my own consumption of my children.
Yeah, that won't be able to leave here.
Well, what's the way around that?
Because
that's an unfair. That is an unfair decision. I mean, we need this. We eat it every day for breakfast. Every day. It's almost of spiritual significance to the Lebanese community to eat this for breakfast. My grandparents used to have it mailed out from Lebanon. It used to come in the mail. And now we can't even bring it ourselves. Vacuum packed in airtight containers. It's a disaster.
Boy.
Thousands of packages pass through Sydney's Clyde Mail Centre every day, and customs and quarantine officers must scrutinise each and every item to make sure nothing illegal slips through the net.
This is a high-risk package, primarily on the fact that it's coming out of Brazil. High risk for cocaine. I'm definitely inclined to have a further look at this package already. I'm not seeing anything too obvious in the way of things we'd be looking for. If we've got a powder concealment, there tends to be cracking on the screen.
Despite the fact that the package seems to contain personal items, Kane feels that there may be more to it.
And there's a very, very strong smell of like a curry powder, which doesn't really fit in with the package because there's no food products in here. It's really very strong. Possibly throw our dog unit off.
To me, this is a tragedy because my mother-in-law goes and picks the za'atar herself, which is the thyme, dries it, grinds it up, and then adds the herbs herself.
The son-in-law of a Lebanese passenger is desperately trying to convince Quarantine that they should be allowed to keep a large quantity of their favourite food, called za'atar.
Most products that come in this country, even under the permit system that may be prohibited, it's all commercially done under set standards. This is just collected from the garden.
But the passenger's son-in-law is not giving up.
Can we make a deal? You know, I don't mind paying the fine so long as we can have the za'atar.
Unfortunately,
The only options for a product like this, it's not just to destroy it. It can be sent back.
Sent back where?
Well, to wherever you want it sent back to, away from Australia.
Away from Australia,
There's a fee involved. We can hold it and you can make a decision on what you want to do, or it can be destroyed.
The man feels so strongly about not wanting to lose the za'atar that he's decided to take things even further.
Because I'm going to have to speak to our federal member of parliament.
In customs, cocaine readings have just been taken off bags belonging to a DJ returning from a round-the-world trip.
Basically, look, we've had positive reaction to cocaine. So we'll empty the bag. We've got to do a thorough search to make sure that you haven't got it. Okay.
The passenger doesn't appear to be concerned with the positive cocaine reading. So, Customs needs to find out whether he's putting on a confident front because he might be hiding something.
Just get you condoms everywhere.
Officer David x-rays the passenger's luggage. But it comes up clear.
We're happy with that bag, mate. That's fine. Also, probably just do a body pack down. Is that all right?
If we can do it quickly, it'd be good.
The passenger seems to be in a real hurry to get out of the airport.
We have some concerns that you may be bringing something to the country that you shouldn't. And we've looked in your bags and we can't seem to find anything of interest in our bags. Another area that may be of concern if you're carrying something on your body. So do you have anything on your body around you at the moment? So what we're going to do is detain you for the purpose of a frisk search. We'll explain what we'll do and what your rights are. So just read that one.
The quickest way to do it is...
So you're consenting to a frisk search?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll come round.
Just get a stand here facing this wall here. Just put your arms out to the side like this. Yeah, that's fine.
Over at the Clyde Mail Centre in Sydney, Officer Kane is about to x-ray the contents of a suspicious box from Brazil.
Happy with those. I can't see anywhere you can seal powder in there.
With the contents given the all clear, Kane decides to x-ray the cardboard box.
Okay, that's what we wanted to see. There's lighter areas, there's darker areas. Powder, it tends to spread. So it's obviously spread out a little bit, there's gaps, and I'm sure there's powder inside the bottom of that box where it's lumpy, so it's only a matter of finding out what that is.
Back in the testing room, Kane takes a closer look at the box.
When I pick it up, it's heavier than I would expect an empty box to be, so that's also a good indication. The box can morph if it's wet, can change shape, but when I'm pressing down on these rough edges or these rough parts of the box, they're pretty solid underneath. It's very uneven. You can see the sides of the cardboard here, they're nice and flat, nice and flush. This is very lumpy. It's just too lumpy.
In Brisbane quarantine, some undeclared prohibited food has just become a political issue.
This is all very obstructive. You know, I mean, it's vacuum packed. I mean, that's the best that these people can do in third world countries. I mean, they've done their very best.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind paying the fine, but I really need this up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as I said, we can't let it go through.
Okay, I'm going to need not 24 hours, I need 72 hours, all right?
Well,
I mean, I'm going to try and track down the president of the Lebanese community in Brisbane.
That's fair enough. The other thing is to pay for it now. That's the only options I've got. Your signature in here?
Finally, for a $30 fee, the son-in-law agrees to have quarantine hold the Zata.
Okay. Thank you for that. That's great. Thank you, Fatwa. Bye. And next time you declare, okay? Thank you. Yeah, and speak.
Thorough search, isn't it?
Is there anything in your shoes?
In customs, officers have frisk searched a passenger who's returned home after travelling to several high-risk countries, but they have found nothing.
Of every high-risk country in the world, you've stopped there and said g'day, all right?
Yeah.
Officers David and Sean must make the decision of exactly what to do with him.
So I'm happy for him to look now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, mate.
Is that fine?
Well done.
Yeah, mate. Cheers. See you guys. Thanks. Finally, I'm free. Nightclubs, obviously, you know, there's drugs in every club you go to, basically. People taking them. Someone's obviously touched me. Yeah, so I personally haven't taken them myself, but obviously been around circumstances and environments where there is drugs. But I'm free now, so yeah. Cheers, guys.
In Sydney, immigration is trying to verify that Ronald's only here for a holiday. So officers are confirming the passenger has a legitimate business to return to in the Philippines.
None of this is making sense at the moment, okay? I still believe that you're coming here to work.
No, because I just went here just for holiday only, not for work. Honestly.
I still believe that's why you brought all those certificates with you. That's to support an application so you can work here.
I did not intend to just go there to work.
Are you telling me the truth?
Yes, I am telling the truth. I assure you to just give me 1 week to just see your beautiful place, then I'll go back in the Philippines. I have my family there. If it's too hard for you to
It's getting very hard at the moment. Because the phone numbers you gave us, we can't contact any of those phone numbers.
Why don't you just try it, dial again? If not,
No, we've tried.
You will just send me back to the Philippines. I really love to see your country, but
Officer Ken decides to take one more look around the terminal. If he can't find any family members to verify that Ronald is here for a holiday, Ronald could be on the next flight home. At Sydney's Clyde Mail Centre, Customs Officer Kane has found powder packed into the bottom of a package from Brazil.
Now it's a matter of identifying what might be concealed within the walls of this box. Just making a decision in the package where it's especially lumpy. But that's actually come back with a small amount of white powder on it, so we'll analyse that, see what happens. It's a positive. It's a very strong reading. 2.87. Anything around 2 is pretty good. It's telling me that it's cocaine, and I see no reason not to believe that.
Immigration has concerns about this passenger, who they think might be here to work illegally.
because the immigration told me that I'm probably gonna work. It's because of my documents that I bring.
Finally, Officer Ken locates Ronald's family.
I'm hoping that I can still see the beautiful places here in Australia.
Officer Ken returns to discuss the case with his supervisor.
And I said, look, we're very reluctant to let Ronald go, and the guy says, I'll take full responsibility for him. Okay, Ronald. Now, you are going to stay with Tara and Ariel. Okay. They're going to take responsibility for you. Okay. Now, you understand that your visa is only
It's
for...
only a tourist.
Only for a tourist visa. We're going to let you go, all right? Now, all your paperwork, I'll put it in a big envelope for you, okay? Okay. I'll show you the way out. Okay, now that's yours. At the end of the day, there just was not enough to cancel his visa and send him back. All the information that we had, it was very similar from what Ronald was telling us and what the Australian party out the front were telling us. They understand what's going on. They're prepared to take responsibility for him. That's why we'll let him go. Good result.